A indústria de doação de óvulos e de barrigas de aluguel move anualmente mais ou menos 4 bilhões de dólares. Agora, para quem quiser embarcar nessa jornada, para quem quiser encontrar uma doadora de óvulos ou uma barriga de aluguel, o primeiro passo é encontrar uma agência de intermediação. Aqui nos Estados Unidos, hoje em dia, uma das mais conceituadas é a Elevate. Eu vim falar com os fundadores. How do you go from, finding hopefully the love of your life, being successful in New York, to deciding to not only start a family, but mainly to start a business that allows other gay couples, single women, heterosexual couples have children?
He and I had created a savings account to go through IVF.
For yourself?
For ourselves, with our show money. So we got the best agency in California at the time, and the entire IVF process was catered only to heterosexual people. I mean, the contracts I was signing as intended mother. I'm like, is it really that difficult to just put intended parent? It was alienating to people like us. I just remember thinking one day, I literally woke up, and I remember turning to you in the bedroom, and I was like, Kyle, I think that we can do this. I think I can do this a little bit better and really improve upon this and make this easier for people and maybe even joyful. I mean, our experience was so rough. I didn't want anybody else to go through that. Genuinely, I didn't.
I just wanted to contextualize a little bit of the process. Why would someone need a surrogate?
There are incredible stories that we hear about every day or meet these people on Zooms, and we are like kind of emotional and in tears with them a lot when it's a cancer survivor, who no longer can carry or no longer has, her ovaries. I mean, there's a million different reasons.
What does a woman need to become an egg donor?
Ideally 2021 up to 30. We can't accept people over 30. Normal BMI, clean health history, a good AMH, which is what's called an anti-Müllerian hormone level, and a spirit to want to help people, truly, to want to give and give the greatest gift ever. Now I know what that is and what that feels like. So there are, unfortunately, times we have to disqualify a donor. She can't donate, but it's really just to set the parents up for the best success rate possible.
What about a surrogate? How do you pick a surrogate?
Surrogates, they're very, very difficult. At least at our agency, we have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. You have to, again, age requirements, usually under 40, have given birth to their own children that they're raising. They don't have to, be married or anything like that, but we have to have full medical histories because kind of how Taylor was saying, it's really about kind of assessing risk. And so you want to set up people for the best success possible.
Now your services are more desired and, to be fair, more expensive than they've ever been.
Yeah.
Why? What has changed in the past 3 years?
At least with surrogacy, the ASRM closed frozen embryo transfers for all international people because they did not want a gestational surrogate to give birth and the parents not be able to come get their baby and take their baby home. So we had a lot of available surrogates.
And this is not legal in a bunch of other countries.
Oh yeah.
Like most. Like the majority.
Yeah.
So you probably have clients in Europe and Latin America, everywhere.
All over.
All over the globe. I mean, I literally think I have at least one client in almost every country.
Not everyone agrees with what you guys stand for as Elevate. Tell me about the haters.
When we announced the birth of Rafa, there was quite a few articles about it in the media. People can be pretty hateful and say pretty awful things. Poor girl, she's motherless. 2 gay dads don't have any business being around children. I think.
Why didn't you adopt?
Why didn't you adopt? You're gonna ruin her life. I mean, you name it, they say it. Like, it goes crazy.
What advice would you have to people that are still choosing their next steps based on the haters?
In our case, we wanted to have kids. And I think that is a very basic human desire for people. I think that's built into human DNA to kind of want that. And there's absolutely no shame in having that desire. You're really just trying to do what most people have a fairly easy time doing for the most part, And so when I do look at those people, I think you don't even know what you're talking about. What's bad about that? I mean, nothing. It's only good.
I mean, we would love for every child to get adopted, but every path to parenthood looks a little bit different. And like he said, it should not be shamed, especially as gay men. I think we've been shamed enough in our lives in one way or another.